Caleb Williams was widely regarded as one of the most talented quarterbacks to enter the NFL in years heading into the draft. But after a tough 4-8 start, many are beginning to question if Caleb Williams is living up to the hype. His struggles aren't just a result of his play, but also the unstable environment around him. He's facing many of the same challenges that Mitchell Trubisky and Justin Fields encountered in Chicago before him. The firing of Mat Eberfuls also adds another layer of uncertainty, and with the pressure on Williams continuing to mount, let's take a deeper look at why his future may mirror the struggles of those Chicago quarterbacks who came before him. Now let's make one thing clear. Despite the Bears' struggles, Caleb Williams has been playing very well recently. His passing efficiency has improved, and he's started to look more comfortable in the pocket. Williams has demonstrated that he can be one of the top quarterbacks in the league. However, the Bears have been incredibly unlucky. Missed opportunities, turnovers, bad bounces, and even blocked field goals have prevented them from turning his flashes of brilliance into wins. Still, his individual play shows promise, but the system around him has not helped him capitalize on that growth. One of my biggest concerns with Williams and his current situation is the physical toll these constant pressures, sacks, and hits could take on his body. With nearly 10% of his dropbacks resulting in sacks and 18% resulting in hits, Williams is taking a beating every single week. And while it's normal for quarterbacks to face pressure, the frequency with which he's being hit is astronomically large and could lead to long-term injuries, like Joe Burrow. For a young quarterback, repeated hits to the body, especially during crucial stages of development, can take a toll on not only their confidence, but also their physical durability. This could affect their throwing mechanics, mobility, and overall longevity in the NFL. If Williams continues to endure such pressure week after week, it might impact his performance on the field and could even shorten his career. This is something we've seen happen to other young quarterbacks who were thrown into tough situations without proper protection or support. And another major obstacle to his development is the uncertainty surrounding the Bears' coaching. The firing of Mat Eberfuls means a second head coach in Williams' second season in the NFL. This forces him to learn another playbook and adjust to a completely different system. This is a situation that's already haunted past Bears first-round QBs. Trubisky had to adjust to 3 different offensive systems in his first 3 seasons, while Fields had the same challenge as Caleb Williams. 2 coaches in 2 seasons. Now Williams is at risk of going through the same learning curve. The constant turnover in Chicago has stunted the growth of previous quarterbacks, and it threatens to do the same for Williams. The inability to settle into a system for multiple seasons can be detrimental for any young quarterback's progression, yet Chicago just likes running their quarterback out of town. On the other side of the coin though, we've seen many young quarterbacks find success when they're allowed to develop under consistent coaching staff. Quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Jalen Hurts have all benefited from continuity and stability early in their careers. Take Mahomes for example. He sat for an entire season behind Alex Smith, learning Andy Reid's system and adjusting to the NFL's pace. By the time he took over as a starter, he had the foundation needed to succeed, and he's now one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Josh Allen struggled early in his career, and Buffalo was calling for his head, but under Sean McDermott's steady leadership, the Bills gave him time and space to develop into a star. And Hurts similarly benefited from having a stable coaching staff that believed in his development. These quarterbacks were given multiple seasons to grow in a system that supported them. Their coaches didn't change every year, and they were allowed to develop a deep understanding of their offensive systems, which paid off in the long run. This is the thought process that Chicago has lacked pretty much their entire franchise history. For Williams to thrive, he needs the same kind of stability. He needs a coaching staff that is committed to his development, an offensive line that can actually protect him, and an offense that allows him to grow over time. Without this stability, Williams could face the same fate as Trubisky and Fields, both of whom were stunted by constant turnover and lack of support. The physical toll of constant hits, combined with the risk of learning yet another system, makes his path to success more difficult than an average rookie quarterback's. As a Lions fan, I'm gonna be honest, Caleb Williams does impress me. Of course he's gonna show rookie flashes, but one thing he hasn't done is had a ton of rookie mistakes. His maturity as a quarterback at this young of an age is impressive. But what do you think? Can Caleb Williams break the cycle of dysfunction in Chicago, or will he face the same struggles as quarterbacks before him? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. That's the rundown.